Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most striking opening sequences that set the stage for some serious scares.
I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers. My dad said so.
Very wise of your dad, Georgie. Very wise indeed.
Some of these contain spoilers. Number 10, Where is Everyone? 28 days later. Maybe we take for granted all of the hustle, bustle, and noise of our everyday lives. That's why the introduction to 28 Days Later is so frightening. There's no one.
Hello!
Well, at least at first. Cillian Murphy's Jim awakes to the aftermath of an infectious outbreak caused by some short-sighted animal rights activists.
The chimps are infected. They're highly contagious. They've been given an inhibitor.
Infected with what?
In order to cure, you must first understand.
Infected with what?
His initial sojourn out into London sees no survivors, although there's clear evidence that, to paraphrase some visual graffiti, the end seems to be extremely effing nigh. Jim eventually connects with other survivors like himself, but that opening scene was something else. Number 9, Twisted. It follows.
Annie, what are you doing?
I'm fine, Dad.
The character of Annie Marshall admittedly doesn't have much of a lasting impact on the plot of It Follows after her initial appearance. However, what she does do is set the stage, outlining the stakes of what's about to be stalking Jay and her friends. Marshall's violent, twisted demise is also notable for containing a fatalistic phone call to her parents.
Dad, I love you. I know. I just wanted you and Mom to know how much I love you.
The young woman's doom is closing in, and her tearful apology on the phone lends Marshall a fair amount of sympathy, even though we don't really know who she is. Oh, and the result of what happens when it catches up? Shocking to be sure.
I just really love you both.
Number 8, Plane Crash, Final Destination. The epic disaster set piece is a key point of the Final Destination franchise, one that defines these films for many fans.
I have to ask you a few questions this evening. You should pack your bags yourself. Have your belongings remained in your possession the entire time? Mr. Browning?
There have been a number of great ones too, but the crash of Flight 180 remains somewhat iconic. It set the rules of the franchise, how death cannot be cheated, and how no amount of prescience will stop those souls from being reaped. The actual crash feels more grounded and realistic than in future installments as well. This helps make it feel scarier, honestly, because it could potentially happen to any one of us.
Alex, could you trade seats with Blake so she and I could sit together? She asked Todd, but he said he had some sort of medical thing.
Number 7, Above the Line, Ghost Ship. It's truly a shame that 2002's Ghost Ship never quite lives up to the potential of its banger opening set piece.
Non mi importa delle stelle, tu per me sei luna e stelle.
The flashback massacre of the MS Antonia Graza is gloriously bloody stuff, as a metal cable bisects an entire dance floor of people. The CGI effects are definitely of their time, but remain startlingly effective. Perhaps it's because Ghost Ship doesn't hide the horrible injuries suffered by its passengers in the aftermath of this tragedy. The cable snap incident only leaves one survivor, a little girl who is forced to watch how the ship's captain and many others suffer some truly horrible deaths. Number 6, Car Exhaust, Midsommar.
You do though, babes. You go straight to crisis mode.
Well, she's my sister, and even you said that this email seemed different.
Yeah, right, but... Is it though, really? It's still just another obvious ploy for attention, just like every other panic attack she's given you.
The subject of self-destruction can be difficult to show on screen, for a variety of reasons. The triggering effect from the opening of Midsommar feels palpable because of its realism. Additionally, Danny's stunned response to the news that her sister Terry has also taken out their parents via carbon monoxide doesn't feel exaggerated in the slightest. Instead, Midsommar opens things up in the darkness and pretty much stays there for the entirety of what follows this depressing set piece. In fact, we'd argue that the opening of Midsommar is more traumatizing than its back-end occult madness. Number 5. Taken, A Quiet Place. The Office star John Krasinski joined the ranks of Ari Aster, Jordan Peele and Robert Eggers, lending a little prestige to the horror genre. That feeling of prestige certainly didn't mean that A Quiet Place was going to take it easy on its characters, of course. Beau Abbott is simply too young to understand the need for silence as his family prowls a post-apocalyptic landscape of monsters. This results in the small boy being distracted by a toy that winds up making noise. Krasinski's Lee Abbott can't make it to his son in time before Beau is taken by a death angel. It's heartbreaking and scary all at the same time. Number 4, let's play a game. Scream.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
What number is this?
What number are you trying to reach?
I don't know.
Well, I think you have the wrong number.
Do I?
It happens. Take it easy.
It was a scene that helped revitalize horror movies for the 90s, a meta-commentary on the genre that nevertheless retained some real scares. The opening demise of Casey Becker in Scream wasn't telegraphed by posters, advertising, or Drew Barrymore's press junket appearances.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
I want to know who I'm talking to.
Instead, what audiences received was a Hitchcockian exercise in bait and switch, as Becker is massacred by Ghostface. The latter's cat-and-mouse phone call with Casey was the icing on the cake. A horror movie trope trivia came to life in a realistically bloody manner, and Scream fans never forgot that first time. Number 3, Poor Georgie, It. The SS Georgie will never sail again, and we'll honestly never be over it. It doesn't even matter that some of us grew up with Tim Curry as Pennywise, taking George Denborough to his doom.
Aren't you going to say hello? Oh, come on, bucko. Don't you want a balloon?
This dancing clown was updated for a new generation in 2017 with It Chapter 1. Bill Skarsgård's ultra-violent and vicious attack on Georgie is bolstered by the creepy Pennywise makeup.
Popcorn! Is that your favorite?
Uh-huh.
Mine too! Because they pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Skarsgård's own personal approach to the role lends the scene palpable tension and fear as well, enabling us to feel even worse for the young boy, as if that's even possible.
Bill's gonna kill you.
Number 2, Michael, Halloween. John Carpenter wasn't the first director to utilize a POV shot when he helmed Halloween back in 1978. This opening scene did, however, help usher in a new golden age for the slasher film, an era where slicing and dicing teens was about to become big business. It's easy to forget as a result how smooth the camera work is here, as we're given a glimpse into Michael Myers' first kill. The slow, methodical glide as we follow Myers picking up the knife, the tension as he climbs the stairs and enters his sister Judith's room. Carpenter's iconic score underlines it all, right on through to that final reveal as the mask is removed and Michael's young face is uncovered.
Michael?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Finding a new identity. The Stepfather. Terry O'Quinn's ice-cold reveal. Have you checked the children when a stranger calls? The phone call that launched 1,000 tropes.
Have you checked the children?
Robert, I don't think this is very funny.
Undead Chaos, Dawn of the Dead. A fast-running, carnage-filled zombie upgrade.
Vivian, honey, sweetie, are you okay?
Dread personified, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. John Larroquette's iconic narration and that creepy camera sound.
Oil storage units continue to burn out of control at the huge Texaco refinery near the Texas-Louisiana border.
Mummy issues, Maniac. Joe Spinell stalks, scalps, and speaks to deviant inner demons. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Chrissy's death, Jaws.
What's your name again?
Chrissy,
Where are we going?
swimming!
Chrissy's death is the title of the first scoring cue we hear from John Williams after that iconic opening theme to Jaws. It's somewhat appropriate that Chrissy is immortalised in this way because this scene still makes us feel just a little queasy every time we watch it. Chrissy's demise is described in equally gruesome terms in Peter Benchley's original novel. Susie Bucklini, meanwhile, accurately portrays the shock, horror, and disbelief as the inebriated young woman is taken under the waves by a shark. Chrissy's screams for help and the violent thrashing of her body are brutally realistic. Although eagle-eyed fans might feel a little better knowing that Bucklini returned to comedically parody her role in Steven Spielberg's 1941. Do you feel that it's a horror movie's job to properly set things up with a powerful opening, or do you prefer a slow burn? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.